Joe Rogan just dropped a take that has the entire internet buzzing. And here's the twist. He's questioning why there's so much silence surrounding Ellen DeGeneres while the conversation around Diddy is exploding. He's basically asking, why isn't anyone putting these pieces together? We're about to break down why Ellen's name keeps resurfacing online, even though most people are pretending not to notice.
But everyone's acting like they don't see it.
Talking about Diddy and his oil parties with these 18-year-olds, do I think it's good? No. I want to beat up their dad, but other than that, I don't really give.
When Diddy got arrested on all those serious charges, the internet went into overdrive, digging up old clips of celebrities talking about his parties. And what did they uncover? Tons of footage of Ellen and Diddy getting cozy on her show, cracking jokes about those same parties. Jokes that now feel a little too suspicious. But here's where it gets interesting. Joe Rogan just weighed in, and he's calling out the silence. He's asking why nobody is pressing Ellen, even though she had Diddy on her show multiple times, joking about events that are now under criminal scrutiny. The quiet around her is impossible to ignore. So stick around, because we're breaking down exactly why Ellen keeps popping up in this drama, and why the silence might speak louder than words. Don't blink, because you won't want to miss this.
All right, we're back with Sean Diddy Combs. Is it Diddy today? Because sometimes you're Puffy and sometimes you're Diddy. Or sometimes you're Daddy. What are you today?
I'm so confused today with it, as long as you say it in a nice way.
And it gets even more intense. Remember when Ellen's show was canceled in 2022 after that huge workplace scandal? Well, that wasn't the end of her troubles. Fast forward, and she reportedly left the US right after Trump's election, moving to the UK and claiming she wouldn't return. Coincidence? It's hard to say. There are also some behind-the-scenes details that barely anyone is talking about. Let's take a quick step back. Back in 2020, BuzzFeed exposed that Ellen's Be Kind show was actually a nightmare for employees. Reports of racism, intimidation, and people getting penalized for taking bereavement days surfaced. Former staffers said the Be Kind message was just for the cameras, completely staged. The fallout was massive. 3 executive producers were fired, and Ellen had to apologize publicly. Yet somehow she mostly escaped the blame, claiming ignorance while her name remained front and center. The show barely lasted another 2 seasons before ending in 2022. Officially, Ellen said it ended because it wasn't challenging anymore. But the truth? Her reputation had taken a huge hit. Stick around, because we're about to dive into what Joe Rogan said about all of this, and why the silence around Ellen might actually be louder than anyone thinks.
I guess Diddy just kept people at his houses because he's got multiple houses, and he's just had freak out part. Look at him. Look at Saucy Santana. Go, Saucy.
Yeah. No, Saucy's crazy. Have you seen Saucy?
Now let's get into what Joe Rogan actually said regarding Ellen and the whole Diddy situation. On his podcast, Rogan highlighted how strange it is that so many celebrities openly discussed Diddy's parties for years, treating it almost like a badge of honor. He specifically mentioned Ashton Kutcher and others who would brag about attending these events. And one of the main people frequently having these on-camera conversations with Diddy, Ellen DeGeneres.
As you may have heard, this summer there were allegations of a toxic work environment at our show, and then there was an investigation. I learned that things happened here that never should have happened. I take that very seriously, and I want to say I am so sorry to the people who were affected.
Rogan also pointed out something many people are thinking but not saying. How did all these celebrities attend these parties and not notice anything? Diddy is now facing serious charges, including organizing what authorities are calling freak-off parties, where illegal activity allegedly occurred. Yet celebrities like Ellen, who openly discuss these parties on national television multiple times, are staying silent. In a 2018 interview, Diddy even told Ellen, "I invite you to all my parties, but you just haven't shown up," and explained that the real parties started at midnight on the top floors of hotels. Ellen responded, "Oh no, I know about them."
No personal beef with Diddy, but it's got to go down. The bits are there. I'm a gold miner. I just found some gold.
Here's why this matters. Joe Rogan finds it suspicious that no one is addressing Ellen's connection. Ellen had Diddy on her show at least 3 times, joking about his legendary parties. In a 2002 interview with Conan O'Brien, Diddy even joked about needing locks on doors for his parties. At the time, it was brushed off as humor. But knowing what he's accused of now, those comments take on a different meaning.
New thing, are you going to try to be early?
Yes, I'm trying to be early.
Are you going to be early for my party?
Yes, I am. No.
No.
You know I have to arrive fashionably late.
All right. Not too late, though.
Not too late?
Not too late, please.
What time would you like me there?
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
But not too late, because you know, once you get there, the party really starts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
After Diddy's arrest in September 2024, old clips of their interviews resurfaced and went viral. People started asking, what did Ellen know, and why isn't she speaking out? Fans even found a 2016 tweet where Ellen referred to Diddy in a playful nickname. When paparazzi recently asked her about the allegations, she avoided the questions and appeared visibly uncomfortable. Her body language said it all.
Right. Just, you know, so you have, if you don't have what they need, they're gonna leave.
Right.
Gotta keep them there.
Right.
You need locks on the doors.
Okay, this is sounding kind of dangerous now.
It's a little kinky, but
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
Joe Rogan's point is clear. If you were close enough to Diddy to host him multiple times, joke about his parties, and claim you knew about them, you should speak up now that he's facing criminal charges. Ellen's silence, and that of others, is what Rogan finds suspicious. There's another layer, her past toxic workplace scandal. Former employees claim she fostered an environment where people were afraid to speak up, similar to allegations around Diddy, where power dynamics kept people silent. One ex-cameraman described Ellen's intimidating presence as the Ellen gaze, while another insider said she banned Gordon Ramsay for joking about her cooking. The pattern is control and fear. Both Ellen and Diddy reportedly maintained tight control over their circles, keeping people from speaking out. Celebrities have praised Diddy's parties over the years, but Ellen was one of the few to acknowledge, on camera, that she knew about the different types of parties he held.
Like, you may not do that. You're neat, though, right? I would imagine your closet is color coordinated. Everything is hung in a certain,
Yes.
right? So you're neat. It's just that you're not the person that puts it back. All right.
In 2009, right after Chris Brown's assault accusations, Ellen questioned Diddy about letting Chris use his home, taking a moral stance against domestic violence. Fast forward to 2020, and Ellen's staff described experiencing abuse and toxic behavior on her own show. The contradiction is clear.
There's a camera that swings around and they go, hey, yo, oh, Odell Beckham. And you see Justin Bieber's head come up from his crotch and he looks in the camera and he's very confused. It's a really disturbing video.
At that time, Puff was the biggest guy in the world. You know, you couldn't even get in this party. And he was throwing a party and he said, yo, Playboy, this party's $1.5 million. I said, for what? I mean, what are you saying? It costs $1.5 million to throw this party. I said, Puff, I love it. The party's amazing. Yes, the mayor is here and everything. I said, but that's too much money. I said, you come to my place in LA, I'll throw you a party for $400 that will rival this party. And he got a little mad. He was like, yo, no, I'm known for this shit. Don't front.
In November 2024, right after Trump's election, Ellen and her wife sold their Montecito mansion and moved to rural England. Sources claimed they wouldn't return to the U.S. While she cited the election as the reason, Diddy's trial was also heating up, with more celebrity names mentioned in court. In May 2025, rumors circulated online claiming Ellen had an arrest warrant related to her former DJ, Stephen Twitch, who died in December 2022. While fact-checkers confirmed these rumors were false, it raised questions about perceived connections between Ellen, Twitch, and Diddy. In her September 2024 Netflix special For Your Approval, Ellen addressed leaving show business, joking about the Be Kind Girl scandal, but revealing the toll it took on her ego and self-esteem.
The perfect thing, because I would like you to clear something up. There's
Yes.
a lot of talk going on with Chris Brown being at your place in Miami, and you arranging Chris and Rihanna getting back together.
And it's my house. And I'm allowed to get my house wherever I want to get my house.
Sure.
So that's number one. Number two is that I'm the type of person that I don't cast a stone or cast a judgment on anybody. And so if a friend or friends ask me for a favor, then I'm going to be there for a favor.
Public opinion was divided. People either idolized her or criticized her loudly. In May 2025, Aaron Rodgers even made a controversial comparison between Ellen's old set and Epstein Island, though Rogan dismissed it as coincidental. These comparisons illustrate how much Ellen's reputation has fallen, with some drawing extreme parallels.
All right, well, let me catch up on what's been going on with me since you saw me last. I decided to take up gardening. I got chickens. Let me see what else I can tell you about that. Been going on. Oh yeah, I got kicked out of show business.
On social media, people expressed disbelief. Ellen allegedly knew about these parties and yet moved to England while Diddy faces serious charges. Comments pointed out the double standards, questioning why Ellen receives a pass while others face scrutiny. The toxic workplace revelations, combined with her move abroad during Diddy's trial, have convinced the public that her actions weren't coincidental. While she maintains influence in Hollywood and still controls her narrative to some extent, voices like Joe Rogan are questioning her silence. Multiple on-camera discussions with Diddy, knowledge of his parties, and remaining silent during his criminal proceedings appear suspicious. The reason this topic generates so much attention isn't proof of illegality, but rather the stark contrast. Diddy faces consequences, while Ellen appears to live freely without accountability.